Are you gonna be? Say that you're gonna be still in love. Are you gonna be? Say you're gonna be. Are you gonna be? Say you're gonna be. Are you gonna be? Say you're gonna be. Well, 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 be still in love.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to LOSV. So today is a special video because I got my hubby with me. We doing our Q&A. Finally, it's been a minute. So we finally gonna do our Q&A. I have my questions on my phone. I have a bunch of them. So we're gonna go through them and see what we want to answer. And yeah, I hope you guys love this video and watch it all the way through. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, give me those thumbs up, and leave me some comments in the comments. So let's go ahead and get started. You know, the mood is right. It's Valentine's Day weekend, y'all, too. Valentine's Day weekend. And also the Bengals is going to the Super Bowl.
I mean, of course.
So
and they will win.
yes. So we celebrating. We got our candle lit. You, my girl Lacey, her candle right here, and we got our wine setting the mood. Okay. So let's get started. The first question is a lot. It's a lot of questions. So we're gonna hit them and answer them to the best of our abilities. So the first one saying, knowing now what you did not know back then, would you both have done things differently in the past as far as learning each other and learning to grow together as a couple? For me, I'll go first. I definitely would have did things differently back in the past. And yeah, I would have did things differently. And what would you say?
You know, I can agree with you on that. There's definitely things that could have been done differently.
Yes, it's a lot of things that could have been done differently. And we could have had, you know, better outcomes of situations that we went through.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then it says, what relationship advice would you give to younger couples or newlyweds? You want to go first or you want me to go?
It's been so long since we've been newlyweds.
But what advice would we give? Well, for me, younger couples or newlyweds, I would just say, what advice would I give? I would say make sure you're truly ready to settle down. If you're trying to have a relationship, just make sure you're ready. Make sure both parties are ready. And also, I would highly suggest counseling, couples counseling. You know, I know everybody don't agree to counseling, but I would suggest counseling because I feel like at a younger couples, younger ages, like people are so different. So you don't know how another person is thinking, how that person might not know how you're thinking. It might clash. So just to have some type of counseling to bring everything together, I think might work for younger couples and newlyweds. What you think?
I would say be consistent. It's like, I feel like one of the biggest things people do wrong is like, they start a relationship off good, everything be real good, and then slowly fall off. I feel like you stay the way that you were when you got together. It'll help keep you together. Yeah. Do all those same things. Don't stop doing the things you did to get the person that you wanted to get. That's what I would say.
I can agree to that. The next question says, do you believe that there is a set age limit or time you should get married? As far as age limit, of course, the legal age, like as far as age limit go, the legal age to get married, yeah. I feel like there's no set age. I feel like it's really up to the individual because people have different beliefs on why they want to get married or when they want to get married. So it's up to the individual person. I have different beliefs. Like I believe if you're in a long-term relationship and you shacking up, basically, why not make it official Like if you with somebody for 3, 4, 5 years, y'all living together, got kids together, y'all playing house, why not get married? You know, just to make that solid, just to have that solid family, that unit, you know. That's one thing I don't like is seeing people that's together for 5, 6 years and they just ain't married, but y'all doing married
like what
people.
we doing,
yeah.
You know.
How you feel about that question?
I don't think it would be a good idea to get married too young.
I feel like age limit, like, I feel like even when you're 20, because, like, it's a lot of 20, 21, 22-year-olds out here that's in long-term relationships and 20, even like 25 and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and they're in
work.
long-term relationships. They got kids, they got houses together, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could work, but you know, a lot of times, you know.
Okay, the next one, it says, what's the biggest lesson you've learned so far in your relationship? Ooh, what's the biggest lesson? I think the biggest lesson that I've learned is it's better to be on the same front, like a team. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're married, it's not just about you. You have to take the other person into consideration in every aspect. So, what you think?
I can agree with that.
Yeah, because I mean, that's like, that could cause a lot of problems if it's not a unit. If y'all union is not together, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have to be on the same page. So that's a real big lesson. Communication. Okay, next question. It says, hello, Steph. What advice can you all give for parents with one child? Y'all know we got one. We one and done. We got one over here. So, I'm still having problems with that because it's like I always feel like she's lonely. You know, I be wanting her to have, like, we tried to have have another kid. And y'all know, if y'all know me and know my story, y'all know what happened. So, we tried to have other kids. That didn't work out for us. So I accept the fact that she's going to be the only child. It do bother me sometimes because I be like, I don't want her to be lonely. Sometimes we spoil her because she's by herself. You know, we don't have a lot of family around. She don't have a lot of friends. So I feel like I'm still battling that, you know, like.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, like we kind of like whatever she wants, she pretty much gets. Like, you know, it's like, I don't know. I just be feeling like I don't want to, what's the word? I don't want her to be sad because she's alone, so I just overcompensate with stuff to make her feel better, which that probably ain't good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that probably is not good, but I'm still learning. Okay, I'm still learning. So
and it helps to be in a neighborhood like this that we're in now. She has friends.
Yeah.
You know, in the neighborhood.
Yeah, we starting to finally build connections with people like that got kids our age, so she's starting to have friends now, and you know, that's very refreshing because we're like, okay, she got somebody she can talk to and call on the phone and play games with and go and, you know, play with. So that's really refreshing. But yeah, I be hating that. I be looking at her like, oh, she's so alone, and you know, she's playing by herself, and yeah, so
I think she kind of over that now.
Yeah, she's probably used to it because she's 10 now, so she's been like that her whole life. Okay. Next question was, did we have to rely on family and friends because she was the only child?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rely on for what though? What? Babysitting?
I don't know. I guess all it says is, did you all have to rely on family and friends? I'm guessing
for a lot of things.
Yeah, I mean,
especially
when we stayed in Ohio, yeah.
The date nights and when we wanted to do stuff, that's always been a struggle.
Yes.
Especially down here.
Yeah, we don't have family down here. We're just now getting friends. So it has always been a struggle for us to go out, date nights, and do any. If we have to do anything that we cannot take her to, it's always a struggle. So yeah.
But we got Tanya.
Now we got Tanya, like he said, but we got Tanya now. Okay. Next question is, hey there, Steph. My husband and I have been married for 26 years and have 27-year-old twin girls. Do you think that you can be around a man for that long period of time? Absolutely. I am like good. I don't want nobody else. This is who I want. We're gonna be together forever, and that's what it is.
Yeah, we in it.
Yeah, we in it.
Deep in.
So yeah, we like what 15, 16 years in. So the next question is, do you want more children? So I kind of touched on that. We tried to have more children at one point in time. We did want more, and it just didn't work out for us. So we moved on. How is it living in Florida for the both of you? You could go first. How is it living in Florida?
Love it. I would never move back to Ohio.
Nah. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm always like, I wish we would have moved sooner.
We were supposed to.
Yeah. We absolutely love it here. It's like a breath of fresh air almost coming from Ohio. Okay.
No snow.
Yeah, no snow.
You ain't even drinking.
I am drinking. Look at you.
It's good. Like, you ain't even drinking out one.
Okay, and next question. Where am I at? Oh, so she said, how often do we go on dates? Not often. Because, like we said, we don't have any reliable babysitters. We don't have any babysitters. We just started with Tanya, so... And we don't want to overload Tanya. We don't want to like wear out our welcome. So, we
go out a lot. I mean,
yeah,
but Kariah's is just with us.
Yeah, we go out on a lot of dates with Carafe. Okay, so we would go out and Carafe would just be with us. But now that we got Tanya here, and Tanya's mom helps out babysitting from time to time, so. We just don't want to wear our welcome out with Tanya and her mom watching Carafe, even though, like, Carafe is no, like, trouble at all. But, we going to figure out a solution. But, yeah, we don't go out on a lot of dates, just me and him. It's every once in a blue moon. But when our babysitting situation picks up, then we'll be able to. Oh, we just did. Remember, Renee, we're going to do the swap. Yeah, so we just did get a babysitter. That is right. We just did get a babysitter. So, yeah, I'm happy about that. Okay. What was the other one? Not reading that. Okay, this one is, who shops the most? You really got to think about that?
I mean, you shop more than I do.
I'm like, you really going to sit there and think about that? Yeah, I shop the most. Who's the most outgoing? Who would you say?
We both are. I mean, it's tough to say.
Me and Corey are both introverts, outroverts. Like, we are, what is it called? When you're an introvert and outrovert? There's a word for it. I forgot what it is. I'll put it on the screen once I find out. But we are introverts and we are, what is it?
I think you said it right.
Extroverts?
I think so.
I don't know. I'm messing it up. Yeah, whatever. But we both. We are homebodies. We like to be at home, chilling at home, laid back. We real chill people. And then, like, if we are around friends and we out and about, we like to be out and have a good time. But we are more reserved if we don't know you. Once we get to know you, then it's like a whole other story. Right. But if we don't know you, we kind of, And I think that's why we get along so good, because we like one and the same. Who pursued who? I'll let you tell that story.
You can put it on me. When she saw me, that was just it.
Look, tell the story how it really happened.
Well, it started when I bought her a Pepsi.
You pursued me before the Pepsi.
Well, it was like, you know, the whole story is like how we met. You want to tell the whole story?
Well, we can, because that's a question too. So how did we meet and basically who pursued who? So.
Well, we met because my brother used
And
to
my
talk
cousin.
to her cousin.
Yeah.
That's how we met.
And his brother and my cousin have a daughter together.
Yeah.
And my cousin was bringing her daughter to see his family, basically, one summer. And the summer of 2006. It was 2006. Yep.
And you came down from Youngstown.
Yep, I came down from Youngstown to Cincinnati, you guys. I was not living in Cincinnati at the time. So I came down with my cousin. And as soon as he seen me, you go ahead.
When she saw me, you know, she's like, she asked her cousin, who
When
is
he
that?
listen, he seen me and he went up to my cousin and he was like, "Who is that?" What'd you say to her? You remember what you said?
She came back over without you, and I'm like, where your cute cousin at? I'm like, why you ain't bring her with you?
Yeah, and then my cousin came back to me and was like, "Oh, Corey wanna holler at you." I was like, "What?" But yeah, so that's how it happened back in 2006. That's where it all began.
She wanted me.
It's crazy. Okay, so when did you know that she was the one? So that question is for you. When did you know that I was the one? Was there a moment?
It was kind of like right away.
So it was like love at first sight?
Yeah, something like, yeah, you can say that.
Oh, look at that. For real? Oh, okay. Now, this question, I have a couple of questions I have a couple of people that asked me this question as well. How did he propose? And did I have a feeling that he was going to pop the question and all of that? So we are not like the traditional, you know. So, story time real quick. He didn't propose. And we got married. We didn't like have a big wedding. We got married at his grandmother's house, in her living room on Christmas Eve. But he didn't propose. We kind of just talked. Like I said, me and him was in a relationship. But it was about.
We was together for a while.
We was together for about 5 years. I got pregnant when we was like together for 5 years when I got pregnant, and I was like, I'm tired of playing house. I'm like, we sitting up here playing house and, you know, living like we married. We might as well be married.
Yeah, we were still young and, you know, we didn't have careers and all that. We agreed to do it.
Yeah.
But this year we're planning on doing our 10th year anniversary, doing it the right way.
Right, having a wedding. I mean, you can't say doing it the right way because everybody's way.
I mean, the traditional way.
Yeah, the traditional.
More traditional.
But yeah, we kind of just talked and said we wanted to be married, and I kind of put more pressure on him. I want to be married now, you know. So we got married. We didn't even have a ring when we first got married. We was real young. We was going through it. We was, you know, penny pinching. It was like one of those just young, living free type of, you know, lives we had. And
well, look at that ring now.
Yeah, y'all know. But yeah, so he made up more than enough for, you know, y'all seen it, but I'll do a close up. You know what I'm saying? y'all gonna see the close up. But yeah, so we didn't have a ring at first, and then my first ring he bought me was like 2 years later. He bought me this ring. I was so happy. It was just like, I just wasn't even expecting a ring. Like, I was just like, you know, we married, we don't have rings, whatever, but we're married. That's all that mattered to me. I wasn't even tripping. And then he surprised me with my first ring, and that was, I forgot what year that was. It was 2 years after we got married. And then 2 years after that, that's when we got this baby. So, yeah, so that's how that was. So, yeah, he didn't propose, and I always be poking at him like, you know, I would love to be proposed to one day. You know what I'm saying? Since we are having our 10-year vow renewal and official wedding, you know what I'm saying? It can still be done. Hint, hint. But, yeah. Oh, and then we have another question asking, someone asked me, was he always for my YouTube journey? So that's a question for you. How did you? Yeah. So
I know the power of YouTube, and we see it.
Yeah, I think when I first came up to him and told him like I want to do YouTube, he was down for it. Like he was like, yeah, let's do it, whatever you need. And he's been 100% like my 100% #1 fan. Whatever I need for my channel, he's there. He's gonna get it for me. Like, you know, whatever you need to do to be successful.
You're a big part of the reason why I started mine.
Yeah. And also, if y'all is not following him, follow our cooking channel. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the information down. You know, I'm going to have a little thing on the screen. But yeah, follow us on the cooking channel. Well, it's him. I'm the sous chef. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I do my little thing, chopping up the onions and stuff. But yes, he got it popping, and the TikTok and Instagram. I'll put everything on the screen and in the description so y'all can support, you know.
A lot of heat coming, and my videos getting better. I'm learning a lot.
Yeah, but I motivated him to start YouTube. So we have another one that says, what is your thoughts on a yearly vow renewal? Yearly? No.
That's too much.
Yearly, no.
I don't think that would be too much.
I think like the big years, like 10, like 20, like 30, or like, you know, not necessarily every 10 years, but like, you know, 10 years, of course we're going to do it. And then I can see us doing it maybe like in 30 years or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, we do the anniversary thing. We always do that.
Oh yeah, we always celebrate our anniversary.
Nice.
Yeah. But as far as vow renewal every year, no. She asked, what does your dream wedding look like? So at first, when like we first got married and we was like, we're gonna have this big, I wanted to have like a big huge wedding. Like I wanted to go all out, go crazy. I wanted to have like 10 bridesmaids and like 3 flower girls. Like I wanted to do something real big. But as the years went by, I was like, I don't care if it's just us, because it was just us when we initially got married. So I'm like, I don't care for no big wedding. I don't care to have a big party to feed everybody. And, you know, I just don't care for all of that, because to me, it's not about that. It's about us renewing our vows. And so as far as my dream wedding, y'all gonna see it in at the end of the year. We are planning our 10th year wedding vow renewal, and you guys will see the process, because y'all know I'm gonna vlog everything, but y'all will see the dream become reality. Let's see. This question is, how do you balance work life and personal life? We don't have a balance for real. We don't really have a balance. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
we don't have a balance when and she said with all your businesses that you have. Yeah, because y'all know we got a couple businesses going on, but we don't have a balance. We don't. It's like when he at work, I'm talking to him all day while he at work, and then while I'm doing business stuff, like as far as, you know, YouTube is a business, and the other products we got, like 24/12 and everything like that, it's not, it's no balance. It's our life. You know what I'm saying? Everything it's our life. Like, I don't know, maybe one day we can find a balance where we can separate work from, you know, personal life. But right now, it's like we're trying to get our businesses up off the ground, and we trying to, you know, make something shake. So it's like we can't really separate stuff, because stuff needs to be taken care of at all times, basically. Yeah, okay. The
What
next
else
one.
we got?
The next one is, how did you two meet? Oh, we did that. How did you two meet? Oh, and did you think that you would end up together after the first meeting? So, did you think that we would end up together after we first met? Like, this long, looking back, like...
No. I didn't think that back then. Did you?
I don't know. I don't
After a while.
Oh, yeah, after a while,
But not right at the beginning.
Yeah.
I won't say that.
Who said I love you first?
I'm pretty sure I did.
Mm-hmm. You sure did. Do you remember when you said it? Do you remember, like, the day? Do you remember, like, the moment? Was it on the phone or in person? With you, I don't think it was in person, because you kind of shy a little bit. I think it was on the phone before I had moved to Cincinnati, when I was at Kiana's house in Columbus.
I don't think it was that. I don't know.
You don't think it was that early?
Yeah, because we wasn't together yet. Was it?
I don't know. This one says, how long have you guys been together? I'm going to let him answer that. Okay. How long have we been together, and how long have we been married?
Like a total of 16 years.
Together. How long have we been married?
For 9 years.
What's your favorite feature about each other? What? What? What's your favorite feature? Go ahead and say it.
You really want me to say it?
Okay, we're gonna skip that one because I don't know what he thinking.
It's her smile.
It's my smile. For real. Your favorite feature? I mean, I like your whole face.
Come.
Oh my goodness.
Is the wine kicking in?
No. What's the first thing you noticed about me? Be honest. The first thing you noticed about me. What?
Your face.
Okay. This one says, when did you meet each other's family? Well, I met his family when I went.
Before we even got together.
Yeah, before we even got together. I met his family because my cousin.
It was at my mom's house.
Yep. At his mom's house. That's where we met at, right outside of his mom's house on Dayton Street.
So it wasn't like a hey, come meet my mom after we've been together.
Yeah, but it was like that for me because you didn't meet my mom until.
It was like that for me.
Yeah, you didn't meet my mom until we went to Youngstown.
Yeah, we got the rental car and drove up there.
Yeah, and that was, I want to say that was probably like. That was a few months after we got together, right? Mm. Yeah, it was probably like a few months after we got together because we got together at like the beginning of the year. It was like January. No, we officially got together in January of 2007. And then, y'all, we got together. Story time. I moved right in with him as soon as we got together. Like, right in. I ain't even wait. I ain't giving no time. Soon as we like made it official, like we talked on the phone. Okay, so we met in.
We knew each other for a little while.
We met in June of 2006, and then we probably started talking heavy around the end of that year, 2006. The end of that year, like November, December. That's when we started talking real heavy, and then January is when we kind of made it official. February is when I moved in, and then it was around Easter. Remember, we went to Youngstown at Easter time, so it was around.
Yeah, we came back and we ate at my mom's.
Yep, it was around Easter time that he actually met my mom and my family, the rest of my family, because he already knew my cousin Charlene. Shout out to Charlene for hooking us up. But he knew Charlene or whatever, but he didn't know none of my other family. So that's when he got to meet all of my family, pretty much. I think you pretty much met.
Damn,
Yeah, you met
the
like
first
all of my
time.
family the first time we got to get, like the first time we you met my mom. So that was in 2007. And let's see. Oh, what was our first road trip? I would say to Youngstown. No, the first road trip was to Youngstown because that was a road trip.
Yeah.
From Cincinnati to Youngstown.
But our first trip.
But our first real like trip where we went on a vacation.
Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, we went to Myrtle Beach for a week, and we had a balcony, oceanfront room.
Nice.
It was everything. So that was our first real vacation. And what year was that? I don't even remember what year that was. Karai was like, how old was Karai? Like 2?
It was like 2013.
Yeah.
Like
what do we argue about the most? We really don't argue a lot. We argue every once in a blue moon about dumb shit. Like for real. But like on an everyday, day-to-day basis, we really don't like argue about nothing. We nitpick each other a little bit when it's like say we trying to put something together, or
oh yeah,
you know, he don't want to read the directions and I'm trying to, you know, something like that, like, or he think he can do something on the TV and I'm like, give me the remote, let me do it, like little stuff like that. But we don't really argue.
When you forget groceries.
Oh yeah,
and I gave you the list.
He give me a list to go get groceries and I forget stuff. Yeah. Nicknames for each other. We don't really got nicknames for each other. Like we call each other baby, like, but or babe.
No
Yeah, we don't really got nicknames. All right, you guys. So I hope you guys liked our Q&A, and finally I got Corey on camera to talk to y'all. But he should be making more appearances in the vlogs, y'all. Y'all know y'all see him a little bit here and there, so I'm trying to get, I want to have a couples channel, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one day he might pick up the camera and vlog too. Let's hope one day he can do a day in the life of Corey, you know what I'm saying? But thank y'all for watching, and hopefully we could do something like this again. I don't know, but it was fun. We had our wine. He drank all of his. I'm about to drink all of mine. And we'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out, y'all.
I can do it slow now. Tell me what you want. Baby, put your phone down. You should turn it off. 'Cause tonight is going down. Tell your boys it's going down. We in the zone now. Don't stop. I'm doing this little dance for you. You got me so excited. Now it's just me and you. Your body's my party. Let's get it started. Oh, boy, you should know that your love is always on my mind. I'm not gonna fight it. I want it all the time. Boy, you should know that your love is always on my mind. And I can't deny it. I'm on you. I'm on you. now it's just